welcome to the 7th Annual Middle School Robotics Competition hosted by Firestone Project Lead the Way program. I'm Tyler.
I'm Michael.
And we're here today to talk about our game. So the object of this game is pretty simple. This year, we're emphasizing teamwork a lot. The idea is that these teams consist of students from different schools. They've never met each other before this competition started, and they're getting together. They're building these robots to play a really fairly simple game. I think we're calling it soccer.
Yep,
right?
soccer.
Yeah. It doesn't quite work like soccer. You can run down the rules real quick. So.
Yeah, so the ping pong balls start out in the middle, and then each team goes out and tries to grab as many ping pong balls as possible. You can either trap them inside your robot and score 1 point per ping pong ball, or you can shoot them in the low or high goals. The low goals are worth 2 points each, and the high goals are worth 3 points each.
Yeah, we've also got the orange balls, and those are worth double scores. So having one inside your robot's worth 2, having the low goal is worth 4, or having it up on top that's worth 6. So that's really the high score here.
And the orange balls are new to this year.
Yes, they are new. And there's only 2 of them out on the field, so they're really going to be, the teams are going to be going back and forth trying to get those. It's really a priority, I think.
Yeah. If you can score the orange balls, you're in a good spot to win.
Yeah, you've got a real advantage. But there's also the white balls out there, so. All right, our very first game of the day.
Looks like the Needs Tape and the Skywalkers.
I'm liking the designs on the robots already. They're very different than what I've seen in the past, actually. But that comes with a different game, actually, honestly. So I'm not surprised by that.
It's like the blue team over there has a trapper with a flap in the front.
This one over here, it looks like they're aiming more on kicking things, hitting things, moving things.
They got that swinging arm there.
I think that's what I would have gone for personally.
So.
I feel like both of them are going to work, but that's what I would have gone for. So, looks like over here, I can't, which team is which here?
I know that this is the Skywalkers here. The red team is the red team.
Team red, and on Team Blue, we've got Needs Tape.
Looks like they're just doing some tests with the controllers to make sure that everything works.
Tape they need.
Oh, I hope so. That would help their robot out if they got all that tape. And they're now placed in the middle of the field, ready to begin.
Oh, that's the rubber band there.
Yeah, it came from our way. Okay, Michelle, go. 3.
All right, here we go.
1, start.
All right, the first game is starting. It looks like Needs Tape has already
Tape came across.
Yeah, the Skywalkers aren't moving, but Needs Tape seems to be. They're trying to capture some of those balls there. I think they're going for the orange one.
Instead, they're just pushing them over onto the other side.
They're having a little bit of trouble though. I saw the one rubber band working as a tire came off, so they're having a little bit of trouble getting traction here. It's making it difficult for them to control the robot properly. But they're making it work here. It looks like they're.
Skywalkers are very close to getting a ball. They just need to move forward.
Yeah, they just need to get
just about an inch.
Yeah, they're trying to get the a little bit of momentum on the forward swing. Oh, they've captured.
They lost the ball.
They captured. They're very close to capturing that orange ball.
They keep
getting
ball.
it, but then they're losing it the last moment. All right, they're doing it. They got it. They have it.
They have the ball. I think it looks like they're just going to kind of.
Are they going for more? They're going for more. All right, it looks like they've got like 3 white balls.
They lost their ball.
Their ball. They've got these 3 white balls over here cornered though that they can totally grab.
They got one of them.
They got one of them. Yep.
Oh.
The other 2 are sort of scattering out. They can still get them though. They're going for that orange ball. They're going for the big
Skywalkers
points.
still can't move.
There they go. Both balls I think have come out of the robot.
They have now. Now two
now
balls.
They've definitely got both of them captured. 1 white, 1 orange. That is worth. What is that? That's 3 points right there.
Maybe 3 points right there.
Yeah.
And it looks like they just decided to stop moving and keep those balls because
that's not a bad plan.
Skywalkers can't get anything.
The Skywalkers aren't offering that much opposition right now, so that's not. 30 seconds left on the clock.
They're just unable to move.
Does that count as them capturing a ball there?
It's really close. That would be a judge's decision.
Yeah, that'll be up to the judges. I'm not sure there.
I think they might.
Yeah, if they could scoot forward slightly, that would definitely count. But it looks like this could count here, though. So that'd be 1 point.
But they need to get to that other orange ball in order to win.
Yeah, they need an orange ball right now.
And I don't see them moving that far to get it.
Yeah, especially with 5 seconds left in the game.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And that's our first game. I think it's pretty safe to say that Needs Tape took that one.
Skywalkers just need to be able to move and they would have won.
Advancing on. Nice.
Skywalkers had a great arm design. It just couldn't get it to move.
Their design is great, but sometimes technical difficulties, unseen stuff, doesn't work out. But I do really like the design. It's really cool. They did a great job, and
I can't say I've seen something like that before.
Yeah, no, I actually really like that one. I won't lie. When I saw them walk over with that, I'm like, I like that. That's cool.
You got to move on. It's time. Stop talking. Start moving.
They just had to fix that small issue with
Coming
the
up
movement.
next is God Squad and Anonymous. And here is Anonymous now.
They're going to be on the red side.
Ooh, they've lost a wheel. That should be easy to pop back on there, though.
Just got to get hooked
Plug in
in.
their robot. Looks like both of these are focusing more on trapping than kicking.
Yeah, not a lot of teams try to kick. It's a very complex thing to do.
Kicking is more difficult. I mean, that's why it's worth more points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A team that would build a good kicking bot would just dominate.
Yes, they would. Once again, it's hard to do that.
Hopefully all these technical difficulties will be ironed out in the first round here.
Yeah, that's true. Once you get up to finals, you see a lot less technical difficulties.
Yep.
Everybody has them right at the start, though.
2, 1, start.
All right, game number 2 has started.
Oh, and the wheel came
Oh,
off.
God Squad
Very
immediately
beginning.
has lost the wheel. They could still try to move. Are they gonna
Red's
go
not
for
moving
it?
now. It's just going to be a race to get to the middle.
It is.
Get
Yeah.
a single ball.
Yeah. Whoever can grab something, they're. Anonymous is scooting forward slowly. I can see them making progress here. They're still right now, but they can still get it. They can still get this. Oh. Looks like both our robots are. I think the big problem is they're struggling to get traction more than anything.
Yeah. It's a different floor than we normally use. We used to be on the gym floor, the hardwood, and this is a much more slippery tile.
Right. I saw the earlier team. I think it was Needs Tape. They used the rubber bands on their wheels for traction, which is a pretty clever idea. Neither team has a ball yet. Looks like the technical difficulties might. Ooh, oh wait, there they go. Looks like they're determined on getting a ball here.
The blue team's slowly going forward. It looks like they're closer to the middle.
They're struggling and they're fighting for it. But you can tell
they've
that
been given permission by the judges to put the wheel back on.
Yeah, they're putting the wheel back on. Here we go.
Backside.
I was just told.
All right, here they go.
That gives them a real
Now
chance.
they're moving.
30 seconds.
They got 30 seconds left on the clock. They can still totally grab a ball here and move on.
They just got to move a little bit.
Just a little bit further, you guys. Ooh.
They hit a ball. They hit 2 balls that they missed.
Oh. So what is the policy here on a tie? What do you know what happens?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
it looks like they have a ball. Oh, it rolled out.
Oh, so close. If they could scoot forward, they would have what is that?
The countdown's beginning.
But they came out. That was so close. They had those balls in there. They lost them at the last second there.
Time is called, and it looks like we have a tie.
What an ending there, though.
And I guess we'll find out what happens in the event of a tie.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are tied with no score. That was really close there. I thought they were going to get those. Barely slipped away from them.
Yeah.
Pesky Newton's laws.
I just heard that they're doing 1 minute sudden death.
All right. This should be fun.
3, 2, 1, go.
Blue is quickly going over to get the ball.
God Squad is intent on capturing a ball this time. Looks like Anonymous.
Kind of got stuck.
Anonymous is still having problems moving though, by the looks of it. So they could still make a comeback though and grab a ball. I'm not going to discount that until we see the ending of this. Ooh, they're trying really hard.
That one wheel's just spinning. Can't gain traction.
That's the big problem. I think they could still do this. I think.
When they do gain traction and go, they go really fast. So makes
That's
it
true,
very
yeah.
possible for them to get over there and grab a ball, even if it's all the way on the other side of the field.
Yep.
Oh, they have a
losing
motor
their
issue.
connections.
10, 9, 8,
Ooh.
6, 5.
Couldn't drive straight. They
I
couldn't
don't know
get
if
to
they're
the
gonna.
ball.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get it this time. They tried.
It looked like it had a fighting chance, but
So
just
it looks like our sudden
spun
death
out.
round has ended with a second 0-0 tie.
And what do we do now?
Ah, it looks like we're running it again.
Set the robots back and fix it, like if you need to plug in a wire.
Looks like they're fixing their robots, putting them back to the beginning, and doing another minute sudden death.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm eager to see one of them get it. They're trying really hard, but I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna succeed here.
One robot just gets going. They got it. They both can trap balls. Just got to make it to the balls.
Yeah. This is sudden death. Yeah, so you're right. It's gonna be a real race here. All right, looks like both robots
They
have been
spun out.
set back and. Looks like we're not really getting much movement from. Oh,
there we
suddenly
go.
a spur of movement over there from Anonymous.
They're trying to turn.
Yeah, over there, God Squad's trying really hard to turn, face the ball so they can pick it up here.
Both teams are driving crooked, and that makes it really hard to get to the balls.
Mm-hmm. All right, 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Anonymous is Anonymous could make a comeback here and grab.
They're moving. Oh, here they go.
It was slow and steady wins the race. Anonymous. Oh,
They lost control.
Oh, I think Anonymous has this. They just need to move forward just a little bit more. Just a little. Yes. I think they've got. Does that count as trapped right there? I think
It's
it does.
pretty close.
That looks trapped to me.
I'd love to see what the judges call on that.
All right, the judges are about to.
One. Carissa.
They
All
called the
right,
red team
yeah.
winning.
Looks like they've called it. Anonymous, 1 point. Nice. Told you they could come back and still do it.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was going to happen.
All they had to do was gain traction and get going, and they did. They got wide robots, easy to pick up a ball. They just got to get there.
I heard one of the kids over there. They just said it was like the Indians and Cubs game. That's pretty funny. All right, so our next match number 3. This is between Snapple and Team Savage. All right, looks like our teams are up here.
It's like Team Snapple's in the red, and then
Right.
Team Savage will be in the blue.
Ooh, that's an interesting design. I haven't seen that one before over there from Team Savage.
Got the
Looks
flaps
like
to hold the ball in.
hold the balls in there. All right, looks like we're about to begin our next round.
3, 2, 1, start.
And
All right, here they
begun.
go. Oh!
They-
Wow. Coming straight out of the gate there, Team
like
Savage.
they have two balls
They live
in
up
there.
to the name, Savage.
They do.
They very nearly got all of those. That was just momentum there that failed them there.
They keep getting so close to
Yeah.
getting the ball, but the ball hits that wheel that's underneath and just bounces away.
Right. Pesky physics. Looks like our other team here. They're doing pretty well actually. They
They're
just need
so
to
close
stay
to getting
there
that orange
on top
ball.
of that. I think that might even count as captured there. That orange ball. So that
Yeah.
would be 2 points. I don't think they have the white ball, but that right there.
Now they
that
definitely have-
immediately gives
they
them
definitely
a
have the
lead.
orange
They
ball.
I think they're planning to just.
They're trying to they're creeping
Trying to get
forward
the
for the
white
white ball.
I can't tell. Is there a ball underneath Team Savage's bot there?
I can't
there
see
isn't.
one.
There is not. It looks like one of their wheels is having problems spinning. I think that's a problem there.
Yeah. They don't have
Oh
any.
no, there it goes. They're just having trouble getting traction, but it looks like they got it a little bit there.
Oh,
Ooh,
they just lost
and
their
they just
orange
lost their
ball.
orange ball.
But they're moving back up to reclaim it now.
Snapple just needs to get that lead back now, and they'll definitely have this in the bag. Well, not definitely. That other team can still. Team Savage can still. Ooh.
All right, now they have their
they've
orange
got
ball
it.
back.
Yeah, Snapple has that ball, so that's 2 points for them. So we're gonna have to see our other team here to even tie, either get an orange ball or pick up 2 more white balls, and that would be just for a tie. So it looks like that's pretty stiff competition actually.
People in the crowd are screaming, "Don't move," just to preserve the victory
Yeah.
for Team Snapple. And the countdown.
The crowd, you can just see the reaction. They're very excited. Oh,
And
yes. Good show by Team Snapple there. It was actually a pretty clever move, just getting on top of that one orange ball and just sitting there.
Yeah, and
So
Team
that's
Savage got
guaranteed
so close to getting an
2
orange ball of
points,
their
yeah.
own.
Because, I mean, to lose that, the other team has to score 3 points. So So yeah, they just had to sit there on top of that. They just had to keep their what's theirs. Just have that ball there, and then the other team just they tried really hard to get another ball in there. They had that great boost to speed right at the beginning.
Yes.
But it didn't quite work out for them there. I'm thinking that that speed might actually have been their downfall. That boost to speed there. They had that right there at the beginning, but they might have something might have come loose during.
Yeah,
that.
just so much momentum that just popped
'cause
the balls right out.
That was really fast. Actually, I was very surprised by that.
It was really a great performance by both
The only reason they didn't get
teams.
those balls there too was just pure bad luck.
Yeah.
That was a really close game.
Both teams really
That
did
could've
well.
gone very
They got
differently.
so close it could have been anyone's match.
So up next, we've got Name and NARWHALs. So that is Team NARWHALs over
and
there
we're searching
on
for
blue.
Team Name to go on the red side.
And here
they are.
with Team Name. Looks like two more catcher bots. But one thing I see already about Team Name's bot is they don't have. Oh, I think I see what they're doing there. They've got those two arms there. I'm wondering, do those close up and trap the ball inside of it, or?
That'd be a great idea if they did.
I can't really tell right now. I guess we'll find out. They've got all that paper on there to stop the balls from leaving, that's a good idea. So does the other team here.
Yep.
You can see that they've got that flap there, so the ball gets underneath it, tries to roll back out, and it can't, hits the flaps of paper.
Yep. Because once you
yeah,
get that
if
ball
they
in,
can-
you don't want to lose it.
At
It's
this
hard
point,
work
yeah,
to
it's
get
gonna
to the
be-
ball
That's what it's going to be all about. That's the name of the game. Get to the ball, capture it,
And just
have
keep
your
it.
points. Yeah. Because once you capture your points, moving's risky. You can lose it pretty easily.
Exactly.
So just get on top of like a decent amount of points and just sit there is a very viable strategy. Looks like Team Name here, one of their wheels they're having trouble getting it spinning. But it looks like they've set it down. No hands on it right now, so I think that they've fixed their problems.
And they're
All right, here we
beginning.
go.
Start.
Ooh, nice boost of speed from both teams right off the bat. NARWHALs is about to take some of those. Oh, do they have that orange ball? They got the orange ball. They've got an orange ball trap, so that's two teams for blue there, the NARWHALs.
They're trying to get
Team
more.
Name over here. Looks like they're trying to turn around. They're going maybe for that cluster 3, the orange ball over there. Oh,
Wow, that front flap is really working well to keep that orange ball in.
it is. Yeah, that they're moving around a lot too. So you'd expect the ball to come out, but no, that flap works very well. It's very effective. They've really got that ball. Oh,
Now
they're going for the second one.
They're trying to get on the other side of the wires there.
Are they,
Oh, here they
are
go.
they going
It's
for the
right
second
there.
orange? Oh. Yeah, if they'd had both orange balls captured, that would have been nearly unbeatable.
Exactly.
Team Name here is still trying. It looks like they're lining up, trying to go for a nice bounty of balls, because now they've got some catching up to do. They might be having technical difficulties. I can't really tell.
You gotta take some risks in order to catch up.
Yeah, Team NARWHAL over here. I can see the way they're. Yeah, the ball. I keep expecting it to roll out of there, but those flaps they've got on there, those are working really well, actually.
And they also place their wires really well inside
Yeah,
the
they
robot,
did.
so it would keep the ball in there as well.
Name looks like they're still having problems moving. They're really trying. They can still make a comeback here. They can still grab some. They've got 30 seconds left in the game. Anything can still happen. They
Oh,
can lose
now they're
their
moving.
ball. These guys could catch up. Oh, looks like they're about to get that white
They're
ball.
so close to getting one ball.
Ooh, just a little bit more. Yes.
Oh, it hit one of their flaps and bounced
Yeah,
out.
bounced right off of it.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh,
They're doing a
they're starting to
victory
show
spin.
off over here. You see that? Oh.
There you go.
All right, looks like that is a victory there with 2 points. I think is 2 the high score for today? Didn't one of the teams get 3 actually? Yeah, one of the teams got 3.
Leeds Tape got 3 points.
Yeah,
That's the high
impressive
score of the
showing,
day.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I do genuinely believe middle school robotics is a little bit harder to control than the Vextra robots. They are.
It is.
Like I'm not even gonna try and pretend.
You have a
that they're
shorter
not.
time period. You
Yeah, you
have
get-
parts
you get
that
less
aren't
time to
actually
plan.
designed to build robots. It's
No,
a
yeah,
huge challenge.
It is a challenge.
And that they build great robots is just very impressive. It
Yeah,
speaks
no,
highly of
yeah.
all the students that come.
Definitely, I have to agree. Yeah, things are a lot more do-it-yourself, I describe it, compared to a lot of the
Exactly.
other robotics competitions. That's kind of what makes it interesting, though, because there's a whole unique set of challenges, and they all seem to overcome it in various ways. So this is Team Bengals and Team Shannon O'Brien. Is that what that says?
Shaheen O'Brien.
What?
They use Shaheen.
Shaheen O'Brien.
Luke Shaheen is one of their advisors for today, so they named the team after him.
I see.
And then Connor O'Brien is the other, so they just took the 2 last names of their advisors to make their team name.
I see. I would have never known that. That's why we have you here.
It's a creative team name.
Yes, it is. Which team is which here?
This looks like Team Shaheen O'Brien is blue.
Wow, blue team immediately on those 2 white balls. But looks like they pushed that orange ball directly.
The orange ball's so close, they just have to move forward a little bit.
Yeah, they could move forward just a little bit
They're
here.
turning.
Already,
and
already a tie.
They're into a
There's
tie.
already a tie for 2 points.
The teams are forced to move now.
Yeah, one of them is going to have to move, which of course that's risky.
Looks like they both decided to just kind of wait it out. Oh.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to make a move here, or else it might stay a tie. So, but that's risky. That's
Looks
risky.
like
You could lose
the red
the ball.
team here is trying to turn to keep the ball and still have a chance to get for another ball. They have a white ball right in front of their
Oh,
goal.
looks like they're about to. Yeah, I see them maneuvering their way towards that white ball. That's all they need for victory at this point.
But their driver's doing a great job staying
pretty
careful.
Firmly planted right there with their 2 points. They're banking their money, I think,
They're
on these
playing
guys
on the
losing
tie.
their ball.
Well, if one team's moving, you don't want to risk yourself moving.
Right,
Just
right. You don't want to
let them see if they make a mistake.
They're still maneuvering their way over there.
They're so close.
They could turn if they grab that other ball. It's
Oh, here they go.
basically game over, because that would be 3 points. That would be a tie for the highest score we've seen today. So 30 seconds left on the clock.
They're so close. And they still are maintaining control of the orange ball, which is important
Ooh,
too.
they're inching their way there. This is close.
The driver's doing a great job trying not to lose that orange ball.
Oh, come on. A little bit farther.
Oh, they just missed it. The front of the robot is hitting it.
Yeah, they're barely missing that ball. It's just hitting them.
Trying one more
10
time
seconds.
here.
8, 7,
No.
6,
Oh, they can do it.
3, 2, 1, stop.
What a game.
And we're going into a sudden death overtime.
Are we?
Yep.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have a
you're
tie.
right. We are. Yeah, what's the tie?
Oh, and they lost both their balls.
Wow, you're showing off.
Way over there. Their robot is much faster than most of the other robots.
Yeah, but this
But they can't seem to control the speed. It's just going everywhere.
yeah, but this is sudden death. They're sort of being risky here, showing off instead of going immediately for a ball, you know? Because the enemy team could easily just grab that right now and boom, sudden death is over.
If they went straight ahead from where they started, they would have been right in line to get 4 or 5 balls. They're flipped around the wrong way, it looks like.
They're driving straight down the center line. They couldn't grab, what is it? Oh, they've got one.
Oh, and they spun and lost it. All right, they got an orange ball to
Now
keep it tied.
No, they need it inside the robot.
Oh,
There we go.
over here, the red team got a white ball.
Did they?
The red,
they did?
the red team has a white ball.
Oh,
They lost their orange ball.
wow.
Probably the most exciting match of the day.
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
an exciting match there. Blue team was doing really good, but right there, like I said, those balls, when you move, you run the risk of them rolling out.
Great robots,
That's
great
exactly what
strategy,
happened.
great match. And here are the next 2 teams coming in.
Yes, our next 2 teams up are the Robo Rippers and NA. All right, so on red here we've got the Robo Rippers, and over there on blue we've got the NA team.
It's a creative team name.
Robo Rippers is living up to their name there. That robot definitely looks intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
It's all those gears, I think. That's what gives it that intimidating look to me. It's almost like a tank looking.
Almost looks like teeth ready to rip you apart. Both
Many
the robots
other
look like very
sides,
capable trappers.
Yeah, nobody has. I think one attempt at kicking pot so far. Kicking is definitely harder.
Kicking is hard, but you get it. You win.
Yeah,
Because you also don't have to worry about moving
you don't
around
have that
when you
much
kick
time
it.
to work on it, really, which is I
Yeah.
think that's the big problem with kicking. It takes.
But if you kick it, you're free to move. You don't have to worry about
but
keeping
it
that
just takes a
piece
lot of-
the ball trapped.
It takes a lot of work to get a really good working kicking pot.
Yeah.
especially because, as I've mentioned before, these teams they didn't know each other before this, so they didn't really have any time to plan in advance for any of this.
Yeah.
They didn't know the game before this even. And honestly, trapping is a very good, very viable strategy here so far.
It's like they're trying to get started here.
3, 2, 1, start.
And here we go. Looks like both teams are moving straight for those balls.
They have a
Ooh.
ball trap.
Yeah, NA already has one ball trap.
Oh, but they
Are
lost
going
it.
for the second one?
Oh, but they got it back. They may just want to sit tight because the Robo Rippers aren't moving.
Oh, but they could. It's
Now they have 2.
They keep almost losing those balls, but they still are holding on to them, so they've got 2 points right there. Robo Rippers could easily make that up if they go forward and catch that orange ball.
Looks like they use the rubber bands to hold back their flaps, so that way they can move some, but they don't.
Yeah,
they don't move
they're getting
freely.
traction up. They're moving slowly, but they're definitely moving here. They could. They may not have speed, but they do seem to have a. They've got good traction compared to a lot of the other teams, and it is due to the rubber band. So
And they're being very
about to get
careful
that
with their
orange ball. I
movements.
think they've got a little bit more forward. I think they'd have that orange ball. That would be a tie.
The judges could say they have it now, but it's just not guaranteed.
Looks like. Do you think that's in there? Do you think the judges would count that as in? 'Cause
I
it's
don't know.
definitely-
That's
it's
so
between-
close.
It looks like it's between the two.
If they called it either way, I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, it's definitely in now that they've scooted forward a little bit more. So it's a tie right now. So one of the teams is going to have to make an action. Looks like NA is trying to get that other white ball, but they're being
They don't
really
want to
careful
move
here
too
not to
much.
lose what they've had.
They're being very careful.
30 seconds.
All right, there's only 30 seconds left on the clock, so somebody has to do something here, else we're going to enter another sudden death mode. Looks like both teams are going to just sit on it and wait for the sudden death mode at this point, but they could still decide to move forward.
10, 9, 8,
All right.
7,
Yeah,
counting
looks like
down.
we're definitely going for the tie here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Sudden
that
death
was it. That was the
overtime.
tie.
These overtime matches have been great. We get another one.
Yeah, no, honestly, they're
The ones
pretty
that are already
exciting.
inside you count. No, they do.
They count?
Yeah.
So we can like go to.
No. Like you have to. It's at whatever's at the end of the 1 minute. It's still like. So it's just an extended amount of time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, here goes overtime.
Team NA is trying to creep forward to. Oh, they lost one of their
NA's lost
balls.
one, yeah.
They're going to
That
have
brings
to
them
fight
down
to re-get that.
to a disadvantage here. Looks like they've decided it behooves them more to move forward and try and catch that one on the back there.
They lost one, but they
yes,
got
they've
one.
got one. They're back up to two.
They have their 2.
Just need to capture one more here for a definite victory, because it looks like
They're
the Robo Rippers aren't going to make a move here. They're just banking on their 2 balls, banking on this team losing a ball.
And it looks like they're right now.
Yeah, NA, almost got that.
Oh,
orange
that's
one
close.
there. That would have brought things up to a tie. Oh, they've got one white ball.
Now
They get
it
that
looks
orange
like
ball
they
in.
got it. They
They've
have
got
3.
the
They
orange
have
ball.
3.
That's 3 points. So
The Robo Rippers are
Rippers
forced to
here, I think
move.
they have to
Oh, but
make an action
they're
here.
moving.
8 seconds left. It looks like the Robo Rippers don't have any chance here. It looks like NA is definitely sweep this game.
And Team NA with
Yeah,
the
NA
victory.
wins. All right. So our next game coming up, I think we're going back on, and with Leeds Tape and Anonymous going head to head.
Yep.
I remember both those teams doing pretty well.
Yeah,
during
Leeds
their
Tape had a
respective
great
matches,
first
so
round.
Time for things to get a little bit more exciting. See the winners of the previous matches come back for another round. All right, here come our contestants, plugging everything in and heading out onto the field for a second round here.
So Needs
All
Tape
right.
is going to be in the blue.
Yes, they are. It looks like Anonymous is taking red here. And I've noticed here there is definitely tape on Need Tape's team, so I think their wish was fulfilled.
That's great. You always love to see their wishes granted.
All right, looks like both Anonymous and Need Tape are ready to get the robots into position. Oh, here we
The
go.
countdown's begun to start.
Start.
Oh!
Needs Tape immediately
goes
got
straight,
2
yeah,
balls.
straight out, grab 2. Are they going to get that orange one too?
They looks like they're trying to spin around for the orange one.
Oh, maybe they were
maybe another white one.
If they were to pick up the orange one, I think that'd be a new high score for the day, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It would be.
Yeah, because
I don't play to win. I play to there.
Ooh, Anonymous over here. It looks like they're lining themselves up. It looks like they're going for the other orange ball because that would immediately make this a tie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go straight down the line.
Needs Tape has so much confidence in their front flap, they're still trying to go for other balls. Most teams wouldn't. They just sit tight and wait for their challenger to catch up.
It does look like the flaps are holding the balls in them.
Yeah, their flap is very well done, and they got the orange
there
ball.
we go. 5 points.
4 points.
4 points. You are right. That was not bad. Well, it looks like it might be 5 here in a second.
Could be.
Maybe even more. 5, 6.
Oh, 6 points.
Oh.
And they're set up to get more.
Oh, yes, they are. Oh, why did
there they
NA
go.
back up there?
Oh.
They're sweeping now.
Their tape flipped up, so they're letting the
back
balls
down to
out.
3 points.
They still have 3 balls, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that is good.
30 seconds.
It looks like they are trying to get the balls that they lost, even though they don't need them.
Oh.
We had like 6, and now we have what?
Yeah, at this point, it looks like they're trying really hard to get all those balls.
They
don't need them. They've got
just trying to set a
everything
record.
on their field.
And the countdown's beginning.
7, 6.
I can't tell if those ones on the edge there will be counted as traps. So I
They
can't
don't-
tell
they
how
don't
many
need them,
points
though.
it's gonna be, so. Their judges are only counting as 3 points.
3 points. That's still a really
Yeah,
good
that's
performance.
that's still the current record still. So that's still a very good display on Needs Tape's part. So great job to both teams.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was- that was a good game.
Of course.
That one. It was really cool. I think it was the only one so far we've seen somebody right off the bat just immediately grab points and hold on to them.
And then they also had 6 points at one
Yeah,
time.
for
That
a
was
little bit
remarkable.
there, I thought they were going to go 6 points. That would have been
And they were going
fantastic.
for more.
Yeah, they were.
They got a little greedy and then they lost some points,
Yeah.
but still.
They still won. They still
3
won.
points is a great performance.
It worked out for them. All right, so this next game is between Snapple and Green Cactus. Green Cactus, I think, is a new team. We haven't seen them compete yet, so.
Very excited to see what they have.
Oh,
they changed it up.
Looks like we're going straight to Narwhals and Bengals. Looks like we're switching things up a little bit here.
Guessing that Green Cactus wasn't ready. The Bengals are going to be red.
Yep. And Narwhals on blue here. The Bengals have their robot down, and there are the Narwhals.
The Narwhals really should be in the blue, so they're safe in their ocean.
All right, looks like both teams are finishing up here. Getting everything hooked in. They're getting the robots all set up. Narwhal's robot drift a little bit to the side.
The robot keeps
There we
wanting
go.
to turn.
It's that cord.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Nothing you could do about that, though.
All the teams have to deal with it.
Yep.
3,
Keeps it fair.
1, start.
All right, here we go.
They're starting.
I don't know where the code is.
Oh, look at them. They're scooting forward there.
They got.
Oh,
There you go.
Bengals are just.
They're so close. There they go.
Oh.
There's some points.
Oh, it's a little bit farther, and they've got wow.
They
you
might
see
just
that
wanna
right
sit there.
I think they might have won.
Oh,
5 points.
that would be the new record.
That would be the new record.
The Narwhals look like they're about to get a
Yeah,
point.
Narwhal. Oh, it looks like they're gonna try and drive straight down that line there.
Emily's pressing the cord.
I hear a lot of people talking about doing that, but it looks like they're actually about to try and do it.
Just that one wheel is just spinning freely. It doesn't have any traction. They get that wheel down, they're in line to get quite a
There
few
they go.
points.
There they go. Both teams have 5 points right now. 6.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah,
There
they've
they
got
go.
6.
I've just heard that they're going to stay right there.
Oh, one of them is drifting
Oh.
out. That one might not count. They just lost one. They both have.
Oh, then they lost their orange ball.
They're down to 4. No, they've only got 3 in there right now. I
Almost
think.
3.
I can't really see there. Yeah, they've only got 2.
Oh, now they
1.
have 2.
They have 1.
One?
They have 1 ball right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem with when you have the balls in your robot, you move around at all. The balls have a chance of
30
coming out there.
seconds.
can't get too greedy.
Just don't move.
No, well, it looks like Bengals got plenty greedy, and they're going to be rewarded for it here because they've been holding steady. They got right out there. They got what they needed, and they're sitting there on the balls. They're making sure there's no chance of those going anywhere.
Just scoring that many points early makes the other team have to rush to get other points, and then they tend to make mistakes.
Yeah, that's very true.
3, 2, 1, stop.
I think it's very safe to say that the Bengals got that one.
Yes.
That was a good show for both teams there. That was really exciting. That was great there. That moment,
Yeah.
both teams had like 5 points. Because the previous record was 3, and having both teams with 5, that was crazy.
It's really nice. It's nice to see that the teams are getting better at driving as it goes on. They're learning their robots. They're getting more acquainted with their robots.
All right, looks like we've got both of our teams in the field. We're ready to go. This is Snapple and Green Cactus. Snapple on blue, Green Cactus on red. Green Cactus we haven't seen yet, so it looks like this is going to be their first outing. And they're up against a team that already has a little bit of experience, which that may prove a problem for them, but I don't know here. I guess we'll find out.
It's nice to have that experience, but it's also nice to have that guaranteed shot at the next round.
That's true.
Don't know which team I'd rather be right now. Both are trapper robots here.
All right, looks like both teams are ready. Just waiting on one of the judges to count it down, make it official. All right, here we go.
1, start.
And they're trying to go.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Snapple's moving forward there, but it looks like they almost got blocked there a little bit by Green Cactus.
Oh, but they lost the wheel.
Snapple just lost the wheel.
Back on. You can put your wheel back on.
And they're going to put the wheel back
they've
on.
been authorized to put the wheel back on their robot. Oh, the wheel popped right back
fell off
of
again.
it, though, yeah.
Put it on nice and tight.
That wheel does not want to stay on there.
Handle a little bit. There you go.
Come on, Abby, you go.
Oh, yeah, that wheel keeps popping off. As soon as they try and move it, that wheel keeps popping off.
I can't tell her that.
That one wheel's trying so hard to move the whole robot.
Yeah, but Green Cactus is getting plenty of time here. They're slowly moving, but they are moving. It looks like they're going to try, I think, go for that group of 3 balls there.
Yeah, they're perfectly lined up to get that one ball on its own there.
Yeah, but I think they're going to go for the orange ball there.
Okay, yeah, they just got to turn it a little bit
Definite
and they get
victory,
it.
especially if they can get all 3 of those.
Team Snapple has a chance here to
They do.
get
It
a
looks
ball.
like Snapple's
they
got
have 2.
1 ball.
It looks like they have 2.
Green Cactus is trying here.
Green Cactus is moving better.
They're drifting like clockwise here, so they're having a little bit of difficulty grabbing something. But it looks like our other team has lost their ball. Oh, they've got it back. They've got it back. They're trying to get that second one there, but I'm not sure if they're going to get it.
And the way Green Cactus has been moving a little bit, it looks like they might want to get that second ball.
Yeah, they might.
They may have that second ball right now, depending upon what the judges
I can't tell.
will
Yeah,
decide.
it'll be up to the judges because it might be trapped between the wheels, I guess.
Yeah.
So that could count, but once again, that's definitely going to be up to the judges. Now I think they've got it trapped.
When you
Green
have
Cactus is
when you have
turning.
that bar over, I think you have it.
7, 6,
They're trying.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
All right,
just
looks
couldn't
like
reach.
Yeah, it looks like the NARWHAL. No, not the NARWHAL. Snapple are Victor this time. Yeah, it looks like they've counted that score is only 1. That second ball doesn't count.
That's all they need, though, to win.
Yeah, that was all they needed there. They still won.
Now they're getting the field reset for our next match.
Coming up next is NA on the blue team and a brand new team, Nameless, on red. Once again, seeing one of these unknown teams go up against somebody who's already won. You're really not sure what's going to happen. I see NA here with their robot. All right,
So
NA
NA's
has
set up
set
in
their
the
robot down in the field. Just waiting on Team Nameless to come here. Oh, there they are. That one's definitely a different design than any of the ones we've seen yet today. I'm excited to see how this will go.
Looks like they have a motor on their front end there to spin whatever that is. Yeah.
Oh,
they have some. It looks like some sort of trapper. Maybe it will attempt to flip it and score in a low goal.
That's pretty unique. I'm excited to see how this is going to go. Because last time NA definitely proved that they could do it. They scored 3.
Yeah.
Which that's one of the records, or one of 3 teams to do so.
And they have their rubber bands on their flaps in the front, which has just proved very effective for their
Yeah, the
robot.
rubber bands are definitely effective when it comes to gaining traction.
3, 2, 1, start.
And they're beginning.
I do like Nameless's tricycle approach to things. They've got sort of 3 central areas where there's wheels.
And it looks like they figured out how to get the middle wheels there to be free spinning. I haven't seen another team be able to figure out how to get just a wheel to spin.
Free spinning wheels. You're right. You're right. I haven't seen that yet. But they've got it.
They're getting they got really close to getting that one ball there.
Yeah, especially because NA seems content to just sit on those there. I can't see how many is in there. I think that's 2 in there. I can't tell. I can't quite see.
I can see 1 for sure. Oh, it
no,
looks like they have 3.
There's 3 in there. But yeah, it looks like they're content on sitting there. But that definitely gives Nameless a chance here to come back, sweep up a bunch of balls here. Ooh, yeah, see?
And Nameless really has to get moving.
Yeah,
and
if Nameless is able
points.
to get that cluster over there, that is a guaranteed. Oh,
Looks like they're down to 1 ball.
is trying to block them, but they're losing all their balls in the process.
They have their.
Oh.
All right. There they
They
go.
got 4 points.
They're 4 points and they're in the way.
Yeah, they're not moving now.
They're actually blocking Nameless
Yeah, they're blocking
without doing
Nameless
anything.
from getting to it, yeah. But if Nameless can maneuver around it, there's still 5 balls over there. If they were to sweep those, that would still be a win. That's difficult, though, maneuvering around that bot there. It's just sitting there in the field.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left on the clock, but there's still a chance Nameless could come back here and take this.
I'm not available for comments.
Ooh, here they go.
It looks like they've done some maneuvers, and they do have a legitimate shot to go for those 5 balls there. They just have to go straight.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got to move straight, and if they drift off course,
9.
there's no real way to adjust that. But at this point, 5 seconds left. I don't think they're going to make it. Looks like NA really has figured out that the trick to this is grab your points, sit on them.
Make the other team work.
Yeah, the problem that is if the other team does the same thing and you're tied, somebody's got to move.
It's just who blinks first.
So that was 4 points. That's our new highest record. So Team NA is on the highest scoring the highest scoring team in this competition. So I guess we'll be seeing them again soon. All right, Needs Tape and Snapple, 2 of my favorite team names, going head-to-head up against each other. So Needs Tape's on the blue team and Snapple on the red team. All right, there's both the bots. Looks like they're getting hooked up and set down on the field. So both of these teams have already, this is their 3rd game for both of them, so they're definitely more experienced teams. So I'm hoping we'll get to see here very soon one of these teams score higher than NA has. I want to see somebody score some big points here.
And both these teams are very good, and they're capable of doing that.
That's where we're getting here. Where they're going to get it. They can get up to 3 really easily, both of them, and then they'll sit on it, and then one of the teams is going to have to move.
Yeah, we're to the point where you really can't sit on
interesting
everything
happen.
because the other team are so good that they can do the same thing.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna see some new strategies, I think, here.
Team Snapple's so close to the line of ping pong balls.
Like they're both hesitant because they know once they start going for them, they're running the risk of the balls coming out. They're running the risk of
looks like they're going for the orange ball.
Yeah,
there.
they're definitely taking their time, deliberately lining themselves up.
Looks like
they've got the orange balls. 2 points, 3, 4.
There they go.
Move a little bit farther forward, and they got 5 points.
5 points.
5 points. All right, so it looks like the ball is in Needs Tape's court here.
Pick it up. I think the wires might be connected. No, I mean.
Are they gonna move forward and try and take that 5-point lead? That's hard to catch up to.
Yeah. They have a very capable robot of doing that, so they just got to make it to the ping pong balls and grab them.
Yep. They're making a move. I just noticed a little flag on the back of their robot. Was that there before?
I'm not sure, but it's a nice
lost
little
a rubber
style.
band. Is that on their wheel? So I think that's some traction loss there. That's not going to help when it comes to them moving straight, moving forward.
Yeah, they're just kind of going in circles right now.
Yeah, that's what losing a rubber band will do.
It's up to the driver to figure out how much it's turning and see if you can make it work. Looks like they might have some wiring problems that they're trying to fix.
They don't have much time left in this game to do it, though. Ew. This could be the last we see of Needs Tape here. They got to make a comeback pretty quick here, and that's a 5-point lead.
Yeah.
Snapple's got here. That's
And the countdown's beginning.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
all right. Yeah, I think that Snapple is the victor there, definitely. 5 points.
Needs Tape was a
that's
great
the highest
team.
we've seen so far.
Needs Tape was a great team. They did a lot of good work to make it this far.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, good job for both of those teams there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so up next we've got the Bengals on the blue team and NA on the red team. And these are two other high-scoring teams, so we may see that record of 5 points may not be
Very
long
well
to
could
last
be.
here.
Yeah.
We're down to the last 2 games.
Yeah, NA scored 4 points in their last round, so 5 is really within reach, especially if the Bengals force them to get more balls, because they're a good team too. Very good team.
All right, looks like both the bots are set up and ready.
2, 1, start.
All right, here we go. Ooh, they're both moving forward. Looks like NA has got 1 already.
They're
Backing
going
up.
for more.
Are they going to turn, go for more? Or are they going for the one in front of them here? Bengals are they're still trying to line themselves up. They
They were
that was
so close to
They
getting
almost
2.
got those 2.
Oh,
Looks like they're going for that orange one.
yeah.
They got it. They got
have
it.
the orange one.
That's 2 points right there for them.
It looks like they're going to force NA to get more points.
Oh, that orange ball just rolled right out of their robot.
Oh,
So now NA
they got
does
their-
have the advantage.
They got their
again.
ball back. They got 2 more. They have 3.
All right, so we got 3.
Looks like they decided
Yeah,
just
looks
to
like
stay
NA's,
put.
yeah, they're just going to sit there. No, they're going for more.
Oh.
By the looks of it, they're moving. Yeah, Bengals, they're just sitting on top of that right there. NA is they're trying to figure out what they're going to do right now, I think. Looks like they're going to go for that orange ball. That's going to give them 2 points. They won't be caught up, but they'll be a lot closer.
They're making
So
a run
close.
at the orange ball.
Yeah, a little bit farther. Yeah,
They got it.
there they go. They've got
Oh, they lost
it rolls
it.
right back out again.
They had to cut back that zip tie. It bounced
But
off
now
the
it's
zip
over there by
tie.
that white ball. They could roll over there, get both of them, and that would be a tie.
Yeah, they could tie it up.
I don't know if they'll be able to do it though. Yeah, the orange ball's moving farther away here, so.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh, that almost shook things up. Looks like
Team NA got it.
Bengals are the winner there with 3 points. All right, so I guess the finals here is between Snapple and the Bengals.
Team NA.
Oh, NA?
Yeah, 2 very good teams. Anyone
Yeah.
can win it.
Yeah, I'm expecting this match to be pretty exciting here.
And high scoring.
Snapple and NA right up against each other.
Both teams are here. The field's set
Yeah,
up.
looks like they're about to just get right on this game.
They got to get plugged in and go.
All right, so this is our final. So I'm expecting us to see 2 robots score a lot of points here. Like these two, they have a lot of experience here now. These teams have been working together all day, and once again, they didn't know each other at the start of the day, and they've worked together and they've gotten this far.
There they go. The finals have begun.
All right. Looks like right off the bat, NA is going in for points.
NA was so close to
that's
scoring
NA.
about 2 points there, they couldn't get either ball.
Yeah, the trick is getting them under there and then keeping it there.
If TNNA just turns it slightly, they'd be looking really good to score 4 points.
Yeah, they're trying. They're turning.
Oh, they're
getting
so
themselves
close.
slowly but surely.
looks like they have it
lined
turned.
up there. It's like maneuvering a car out of a tight parking spot. There.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, look at that.
That's 1.
There we go. All
That's
right.
3 points
That's
right
3
there.
points, yeah. Looks like it's up to Snapple now to try and tie that, if not surpass it. But that's going to be difficult.
You might want to get close to those others a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they almost lost those balls there.
Oh,
Yeah, they're making a big risk here by moving. They
they're
could
trying to
score
get
even
close
higher.
so they can block if they have to, or go for more points if they have to. But there's a lot of risk involved with that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of risk.
Up at halftime. All right.
Not very much time left here. It looks like SNAPPLE, our highest scoring team, may not score yet.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, it looks like the problem they're having is one of their wheels isn't working properly.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's the risky run. They've been doing these games pretty fast succession, so they didn't really have much time to sort of work on the robot and get stuff like that fixed. Is NA going to try and go for more points, or are they just sitting there?
10.
Looks like they're just going to sit there.
8, 7.
They're counting down.
Yeah, that worked for him, though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, looks like our winner today is Team NA.
Great performance by them. Team Snapple was really good to make it to the finals as well.
Yeah, a lot of teams did a really good job. Definitely a highlight was when Snapple scored those 5 points.
Yeah.
That was the game up against Needs Tape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought for sure that they were going to that Needs Tape was going to grab those 5 over there. Those barely slipped out of them. That was a very exciting game, and finals was good. All around, that was a very good showing. Every team did a great job. They worked together very well. There was a lot of robot designs that were very different from OC, but that's not a bad thing. That's actually really good. All these different innovative designs.
All the robots did similar things, but they found a different way to do them. And all the
that's
teams,
right.
All the teams, although they didn't know each other, they came together to work really well together.
Right, they had
Great
very
teams.
similar problems, but they had very different ways of overcoming them. All right, looks like we're getting ready here for our third place competition. So it's between who is it? It's Needs Tape and Bangles for third place here. Those are
Needs
two
Tape and
good
Bangles.
teams that have done very
Both
well
great
so far.
teams.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna see one last shot for them. See who gets the third place bragging rights.
3, 2, 1, start.
All right, here we go. And immediately, it looks like the Bengals on the red team here. They're lining themselves up.
Needs Tape. There they
There
go.
they go. Ooh, they're
3
both
points
going.
for Needs Tape.
Yeah, but look at the Bengals there. Bengals got 2.
Oh,
They've got.
Yep, 2.
Ooh, they just lost that orange ball over there.
They're very
Needs
close
Tape
to
already
getting.
has the.
no.
Bengals shot for the stars there, and they sort of missed. But
And all the balls
they
are
still
in the
got one.
corners or near the sides, making it very hard for them to get to.
they still could grab them there. Of course,
Needs Tape may just want to sit tight.
I don't know. Needs Tape's robot does seem to hold the balls in pretty well.
Yeah.
They're not losing them. They've had those two there. That's a whole 3 points. They've been scooting all around, jerking around. They haven't lost it. They haven't even come close.
Solid.
Oh, there they go.
Yep.
There's their 4th point.
Are they going for more? Oh, if they pick both of those up, that'll be 6.
Yeah.
That'll be the highest score of the night.
Oh, they're so close there.
Oh.
Oh, they lost
No.
gosh.
Oh, Needs Tape
They
has
lost
lost
all of
everything.
them.
And over here, meanwhile, looks like the Bengals.
It looks like they're kind of panicking a little
The
bit.
Bengals. I can't tell if they've got that
They're
one
so
white ball in
close,
there. I
though.
don't think they do, but they still have a significant amount of points.
Oh,
They
yeah.
still got 5, so 4, only 4.
4.
30 seconds.
Ooh. Come on, Needs Tape. You can do it. I believe in them. We're so
Needs
close
Tape's
there.
turning. They're making a little run at it.
Meanwhile, over there, it looks like the Bengals, they've got what they need, and they're just sitting there with it, which is a smart strategy. They knew.
The Needs Tape can't seem to go straight, and that's a huge problem.
Yes, it is. I think they don't have the traction for it.
Now looks like it's it for Needs Tape.
Yeah. All right, looks like we've got our official third place winner as the Bengals. Good showing from all the teams that came out today. Props to them for waking up this early in the morning to build robots.
Yeah, meeting new people.
Yeah,
working
they did
together.
a great job. They did a great job working together, creating a team. I mean,
Even the
looking
teams
at them, I
that
wouldn't
weren't
have
able to win a match had a great day. They learned a lot, met some new people.
yeah, I wouldn't have ever known that they didn't know each other before today. Like all these teams, they've done a great job. They've worked together to build these robots.
Place for this year is Bangles. Go. Yeah. There you go. In this hard-fought contest, place went to SNAPPLE. In first place, winning this year's tournament is not applicable for NA. We have one more trophy to hand out. And in many ways, I like this trophy the best. My students will tell you that engineering is a process. My students will tell you that not all engineering works the first time around. In fact, not the second, maybe even not the third. But the mere fact of the matter is that you need to be able to think outside of the box. You need to be able to take that extra step. And today we wanted to award a team that took that extra step, that we thought showed a little different thought, a different way of solving a problem, a relatively unique way, whether or not it won or not. We thought that they showed the essence of engineering. This year's most innovative award goes to the SKYWALKERS. What schools are you represented by? Jennings, Roswell Kent, Litchfield, Miller South. This concludes the 7th annual Middle School Robotics Tournament.
So we just finished the 7th annual Middle School Robotics Tournament at Firestone High School. Congratulations to Team NA and all the teams for having a great competition. I'm Mike, and for Tyler, goodbye, and we hope to see you next year.